We are so excited to have Waterman's back as our season sponsor.
They are the perfect solution for straightforward legal advice.
We know lots of you pod piggies are buying your new homes, your first homes, so Waterman's are the perfect solution for all of your legal advice.
So for straightforward legal advice, remember Waterman's.
Happy Tuesday, guys, and welcome back to the best podcast in the world with me, Jessica.
And me, Zoe. I mean,
she's got a deeper voice. If you are not looking on YouTube, the lovely Richard is with me today. I was going to do a solo pod, but I decided to bring him on board. You're not a stranger to the pod, though. You've been on a few times.
well, I've been dragged on a couple of times. Yeah,
Dragged on.
I haven't been on. I've been on once before, actually.
Patreon. And then
yep.
you were with Jason, season 3, I think.
Yeah.
And then you were the Grinch at the Christmas party.
Yeah. So this should be a piece of cake.
It should be a piece of cake. Anyway, before I intro any of you into Richard, there's something that I would love to say, and it is a massive thank you to everyone because it's our third birthday today. Well, it was yesterday.
Happy
Yay,
birthday, a lot
Claire,
on your plate.
Clap, Murray. Come on.
Come on, Murray.
Come on, Murray, yeah. So 3 whole years of a lot on your plate, guys. It has been a wild ride. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that listens every single week, that subscribes to all of our channels. It really means a lot to us. It makes our podcast search far and wide. Yeah, a big thank you to everybody that's been on the journey with us, and huge thank you to Up Next Studios for making our dreams come true with this gorgeous studio and putting up with us every single week. A big thank you to you, Richard, and Jason for being our whole purpose of content every single week.
Yeah. I've noticed that recently on the shorts. I've been getting a hammer.
Yeah.
Fine.
We'll talk about that one in a moment. Also, thank you to our Patreon listeners. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible whatsoever. And of course, our sponsors. A big thank you to Waterman's for sponsoring our last 2 seasons of the podcast, and all of our other sponsors throughout I think we're on 6 seasons now, Murray?
Yeah, season 6.
Shit.
It must be classed as a successful podcast then.
I would say so. Did you know one of the facts is that most podcasts only last to 7 episodes?
I heard 20, but
Oh, did you?
yeah, but it's probably the same thing. Yeah,
I don't know.
same kind of thing.
I
You're
think
past
people-
that, yeah? Do you know how many episodes you're on?
No, we did that as a quiz in July, the summer party in July, and I think it was something like 300 or something if you included all of the specials, Patreon side dishes, because side dish didn't used to be on Patreon, you see. So it's only 2 years. And we've also only been on YouTube for just over 1 year. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you so much, because without you guys, everybody listening to this, we love you so much, and it's just getting bigger and better, and we hope that you love it and have been on this crazy journey with us, because I can guarantee you now, if you listen to season 1 versus now, things are very different. Very freaking different. Let's introduce you.
Yep.
So,
Introduce me, not let me introduce you into Richard. That's what you said at the start. And I was like, I'm not up for that.
oh, okay. Sounds kinky.
Not in front of Murray anyway.
So, Richard,
Jess.
11 years we've been together.
Yep.
We have lived together for nearly 9.
Yep.
But we bought a house together 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are a dating app / Instagram success story. Would you agree?
I'd say so.
Love that for us.
Yeah. Probably more so Instagram than Tinder.
Yeah, you
kind
like
of
to say that.
backstory, isn't it?
But I saw you on Tinder, and if it wasn't for Tinder, we wouldn't be here today, okay?
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you for being smart and putting your Instagram bio in your Tinder.
That's how you get the bitches to follow you.
Yeah, well, it worked, didn't it? And then we are not married, but we are new parents to our gorgeous son, Jensen.
Our little boy
Who would have
Jensen,
freaking thought?
I know. It's been a wild 5 months, really, isn't it?
It's been absolutely bonkers.
But it's going well. It's going well. He's seems to be getting a little personality, and you think you've cracked it, or Jess probably thinks, I've cracked this, I've got him, and then he'll just start being a dick again, won't he?
You can be a little dick. So every single day is completely different, but
Yeah.
we're doing well. I think we're smashing it, babes.
We're trying our best, and
We
that's
are.
all you can ask
And
for.
right now is our first parent-free. We only realised this just literally a minute ago, but this is our first date
Yeah.
on the pod.
Without Jensen, yeah.
This is our first time, just me and you, without a baby in 5 months.
Jess got to the door earlier, and I went to open it, but I just expected her to have Jensen, carrying Jensen. And I didn't say it to her, but I was like, oh yeah, he's not here.
Oh, so I was a disappointment, was I?
It was a little bit less of an excitement when he wasn't there. Yeah.
Cheers, thanks for that.
I'm not kidding.
Thank you for that. He's actually with Jilly and Andy, and I was actually just saying this there. So, not only is she a new mother, she and her and her mum were going to look after Jensen, but actually her mum's going to go around later, but Andy's off today, so it's Uncle Andy and Auntie Jilly day. Dropped him off, and I was like, oh, what are all the balloons for? You know, because Winnie's a bit older now. Who's still sending the balloons? She went, oh, it's my and Andy's wedding anniversary today. I thought, I am a fucking terrible friend. She was like, what else are we going to be doing?
Oh, well, I know, yeah, that's true. No, well, are you a terrible friend because you took Jensen around or because you forgot?
No, not because I forgot. I think because on their wedding anniversary, they're looking after 2 children.
Yeah, see,
under 6 months.
I've been forgetting a lot of important stuff recently, and I forgot my niece's birthday, my sister's birthday, my brother's birthday.
I forgot my dad's birthday. I forgot all my friends' birthdays.
But
Honestly,
it's not out of like, I don't know, I just think you just get consumed by what you're doing at the time.
Yeah.
I have to kind of make myself go out my way to text people and ask if they're all right stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's hard work, isn't it? I was saying this before, but I was shit before. I'm really shit now. Yeah,
you're horrendous.
I am terrible.
Am I still archived?
You're not archived. No, I let you out of that. Sometimes I mute you. Sometimes I just delete the whole chat and just
sometimes you just don't answer. Yeah,
mute you for a whole day if you've pissed me off.
My favourite thing is when Jessica rings me. I miss it by literally 2 rings and it's down and I miss it. I ring her straight back, no answer. Like, how is this possible?
No, I think the worst thing is when you go to the shop. I send you to the supermarket to get something for the shop.
Oh, yeah. It is. I'm walking around the shop, there's steam coming out my ears. And people are looking at me because I'm probably talking to myself, slapping me off.
As you always do. He has this thing where he likes to mutter shit. It's like you're a bit of a shit bag. And I'm like, you what? You always do that, don't I? I go, what was that this morning? Yeah. What were you muttering this morning under your breath? Something was a shithole. I went, sorry, what was that? Just want to say it a bit louder. You went, this house is a shithole. I went, whose fault's that then? Because it's not mine.
Yeah. No, I think
it was a team effort.
It was to do with the iron, I think.
It was the iron.
Oh, if it's a team effort, then Jesus Christ, you might want to join the team, mate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gave birth, did you? I thought, that's all I've heard. Gave birth, I feed him. Great.
I keep him alive.
Yeah. No, your mum broke the iron. I'm going to call you out there, Polly. So hopefully you...
She breaks a lot of stuff when she comes to our house, doesn't she?
She does, actually, yeah. She does.
She broke the pram.
Broke the pram. Denied that. To you?
Denied it to the ground, actually, when I called her out about it yesterday.
Oh, no, it wasn't me.
Can I say Mama's and Papa's customer service is very good?
Very good?
Very good.
You were slagging them yesterday.
I was slagging them this morning because...
Can't be that good. No, you were slagging them off
but
yesterday.
Let me say, I made a complaint on email and said the hood's broke, and they were like, we'll send you a replacement. The reason I slagged them was because I was sat there realising it hasn't arrived. So then I emailed them like, hello, where is the pram hood? You said it would be here in 2 days and it's now in 2 weeks. And they replied straight away and said, sorry, we had a bit of an error. Our side, we apologise. It will be with you in 2 days. So I'll keep you in check with that one.
Do you not think that though? If there's been an error, they would contact you and let you know instead of you chasing them.
Exactly, yes. Okay, so we're saying that they're not good customer service.
Hopeless you are.
Right. Anyway, that was your intro to you.
Yep.
We have been together 11 years. It feels like 2 years. And everything, and as much as I rip you, you are my best friend. And I love you very much.
Is that the nice thing you were going to say?
No, it isn't the nice thing I'm going to say. It isn't actually the nice thing I'm going to say.
No, you're my best friend.
Who's a girl? That used to piss me off. Every time Richard would say that I was his best friend, he'd whisper, who's a girl? But I am literally your best friend though.
Yeah, who's a girl?
No,
I've got boy mates who are better friends.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
He's like annoyed.
That's not true. It makes me rage. Right. This week, a few things have happened. I'm going to ask you what's been a lot on your plate.
Yep. I've been doing loads, actually.
Yeah, you have. So I went down to Leicester for my mum's graduation. God bless her heart. Guys, you're never too young to chase your dreams.
Yeah, well done, Paul.
She is 61. She is now got a degree in psychotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
So follow her at Conversations with Polly if you would like to, I don't know, have a discussion about... Just have a conversation.
Have a conversation with Polly.
So it was really nice. I've never been to a graduation before. And what I will say is, as much as it's a very wholesome, wonderful day, God, it's long.
Yeah.
Because
everyone else is there who you do not care about. Couldn't give a shit.
Kind of, yeah, but it's not even that. But they literally just call out name after name after name, and you're there for basically 5 seconds of fame.
Just a little handshake and a picture, and off you pop.
But no, I was welling up though. It was super duper cute, and it was interesting because when Jensen was having a picture of my mum, I thought to myself, I sort of visualised myself in 20, 30 years, maybe longer than that, and showing him a picture like, this is you at your grandma's graduation, and how weird that might be to get your head around.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I wonder what it'll feel like for him. Yeah.
I mean, if it was his graduation.
People do that to you though, don't they? Like, oh, this was you with. And like,
yeah, but what I mean is, it's not often that you would be alive when your grandma's graduating, because she's a mature student, is what I mean.
Oh, she's a mature student.
She is a mature student. Ozzy Osbourne died, and Hulk Hogan.
No, devastated.
How does it make you feel? You love wrestling,
Prince of Darkness and fucking the Hulkster.
Hulkster, is that what it's called?
Actually, I'm doing
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, fucking
that's
hell,
what it's
Murray,
called.
that's
Yeah,
ruthless.
wow, Murray Savage. Poof.
Straight in there. Let him get cold, mate. Jesus. I'm actually doing a competition at the end of August with one of my friends, Grant, and he messaged me the other day out of the blue, like, mate, I really think you should grow your hair like a Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Right, and I was like, where's this random comment came from? Because I think he knows I like wrestling, but I don't think he knows I like wrestling that much. But he messaged me basically saying, I think you should grow your hair for proving grounds like Hulk Hogan. And I genuinely think, well, it's going at the top.
Right.
So I could just grow the sides a bit long. Just wear a bandana. But I'm not sure I'd pull it off as well as Hulk Hogan.
Right, talking of hair.
Bit of a sad week. Oh, it's straight past the deaths, straight to hell.
Straight to the hair.
Yep.
You're going to tell everyone what's happening next week?
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I'm just, now you've said it, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to, my hair's going to go. I'm going to shave it. I'm going to be bald.
Wow.
I'm going to have to just bite the bullet because I don't want to get a hair transplant because I think...
Hey, never say never.
All due
I've
respect.
learned those mistakes in the podcast.
All due respect, if you... well, unless anyone's watching, they want to pay for it, that's fine.
Yeah, by the way, somebody sponsor you. That's brilliant. Somebody sponsor Richard with a hair transplant and I'll talk about it.
Great.
We can do flash up photos of like the progress on YouTube.
You can actually prove me wrong. No, but the reason why I'm not just going to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant is because, one, I cannot be arsed with the whole process of it.
Two, it's still expensive.
Two, it's pretty expensive. And three...
This is the real reason, and I know what you're going to say.
It looks shit.
No. Okay.
No, is it different? And don't get me wrong, if you've had one and you like it, then great. But I just think it makes you look like you're at this stage that I'm at now.
I disagree.
Well, okay,
I do think with the hair transplant, I don't think they're amazing because it's not your natural hair. Well, it is, but you know what I mean? It's not a natural process. But it's more that you can actually tell, I think, a hair transplant. It's almost like you can see sort of redness and like the
Still,
really,
yeah.
like the dots around the hairline.
Everyone just shave it. Just shave it. You say it all the time, don't you? Just shave it. Yeah, if it was that easy, I would just shave it.
I know.
Like, it's a big deal.
It is,
do you know what I mean?
and I agree. And I do think that's something that is quite savage with women and even men as well. There's a lot of banter around lads losing their hair, but I think men don't really speak about it. I do think it's a massive deal. Imagine saying to a woman, just shave your hair then. Like, we would be devastated.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm sorry for being insensitive to your feelings.
Thanks. But put it this way, you've never looked at a bald guy and thought, he shouldn't be bald.
Never.
Do you know what
But
I mean? So I
equally,
think-
Richard, you're not going to look bad bald. You are a very handsome man and you've got a lot of facial hair.
I am going to look bad.
You're not.
That's
What
what I
makes you think you're going to look bad?
Well, I've got a wrinkly forehead like that.
Yeah, but you've always had a wrinkly forehead.
Yeah, but I've always had hair. So, we're going to find out in my next haircut.
You're going to
Because I
find
need to
out.
get my beard done. I think I'm putting it off that much that my beard's growing over my lips.
Yeah,
and
because
into
you
my
start
mouth.
sucking your bloody
Into
moustache
my
hair
mouth,
now.
yeah. So it's getting done next week.
What I thought the point was you were going to say was you don't want to have a hair transplant because you cannot exercise for so many times.
That's another reason.
weeks.
I can't be bothered with all that. Like, you can't sweat. You can't.
That's really the real reason, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because Richard, right, this is something that is quite hilarious. Richard told me that, well, he's now covered in tattoos and you can't even see, but he has always had very protruding abs, right? Quite scary, actually. When I first went out with you, I was like, whoa, whiplash, because they were intense. And you said to me that when you were a kid, what did you do? Every day, morning and night.
Well, from about the age of, I'm going to say about 12
Wow.
to, when was I living in Nottingham? say 21. Didn't start at this number, but like I built up to it. And for about maybe 8 years, I was doing 1,000 crunches a day.
Murray.
And I used to be obsessed with the fact that I'd have to do them. So I'd sometimes do 500 in the morning, sometimes do 500 at night, sometimes I'd do 10 sets at 100, sometimes I'd split them up so it felt different. Like, not felt different, but I just got them done differently.
Okay.
But there was some days, honestly, where I'd wake up and I'd absolutely dread the fact that I had to do these setups. And no one was making me do them. And anyway, the point of the story is, it's probably the reason why I had 4 groin operations. Because I was doing fucking 1,000 setups a day. So yeah, don't do that, kids.
Yeah, but maybe that is the reason why your core is phenomenal.
Shot to bits, you mean?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it could be that. So yeah, I thought I would just say that fact, because is that what Jensen's going to be like then?
Yeah, Jensen's not allowed to
Jensen is,
do anything until he has 10 push-ups.
honestly, he does not take after me, but he is such a strong little man, isn't he? Some of the stuff I'm like, what on earth?
It's funny as well, when you put him on his front now, we're just talking about Jensen all the time, we've become them parents.
We are those parents.
You can tell he's trying to like move and walk, and like not walk, but like crawl, and he gets
frustrated
so
with
pissed
himself.
off. Yeah, just starts shouting. He was shouting last night in his crib, and I was just like pretending it was me.
He's got this weird like husky voice now, hasn't he? And it's like an angry force.
Yeah.
Ah! We're just sitting in the living room, just pissing ourselves. This week, I wanted to talk about a viral video that went online. By the way, another big thank you to Becca and Hannah, who are part of the A Lot on Your Plate team now, that help us with all social media and put all the clips out, help us with everything, and they're making everything look so good. So we didn't pick the social clips. So when this came out, I was actually having a pair of PT with Richard, and somebody messaged him saying, "Oh, Richard, you're getting it tight on the short this morning." My bum hole fell out, because I was thinking, oh my God, I know that was on a Patreon episode and I like to open up a little bit more on there. And I thought, what on earth have I said? Anyway, you started playing it out, and I was waiting for the 15-second clip. My arse, I was going bum, 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 bum. And you look at me and you go, yeah, fair. And I thought, thank God for that, guys. Anyway, the video went viral pretty much on Insta and TikTok. Well, it had quite a lot of views. And obviously a lot of comments, mostly on Instagram, as always. The ladies agree. Some of the men were fully on board with what I was trying to say. But I think this is the point when you put shorts and reels out there, that when you take a clip of something, of a really bigger conversation, it almost seems like it's taken completely out of context.
Well, it's there to get your attention, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
of course.
The reason why you do a short.
Yeah.
Look at me talking about
Shorts. Shorts is on YouTube, okay, love? It's called a reel.
Done one podcast and now I'm an expert. But but the short's there to get you sucked in,
get you reeled in.
I always do it when I'm watching boxing things on YouTube. The caption's always someone slagged off someone, and
you're straight on there
for 15 minutes, and I'm waiting for it, and it never comes. And you're like,
really?
I never said anything.
All right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I did say something, and I stand firmly by it. But I think what was taken slightly out of context, what people probably didn't realise on TikTok, may I add, was me saying you doing the bare minimum. I actually wasn't saying that at all. No. What I was saying was the fact that men get congratulated when doing something that I class as doing the bare minimum of parenting, which is you get up and change his nappy. Oh my God, doesn't he go above and beyond? Like, what a hands-on dad he is. Nah, guys, I'm sorry. That is just not okay. And that narrative, and may I say, this was nothing aimed at men. It was aimed at people saying that comment, which are mostly said from women. Yeah,
it's mostly either the grandmother,
yes,
or the mother-in-law.
Yes,
isn't it? Like,
very true.
I'm not sure if my mum would say anything like that.
I don't know.
I think she would just expect me to do it.
Yeah, she's raised a good man.
Like, you should put it this way: if Jess can't do it, then who else is going to do it?
Yeah,
it needs to be me, doesn't it?
Of course, but
or
anyway,
vice versa.
But yeah, and yeah, some things were said out of context where I would say something like, he should be helping me out in the restaurant, and somebody pulled me up on me saying that. And yeah, it's quite sad that I said that by default. You shouldn't be helping me out. You should be helping Jensen out. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. But what I wanted to say was, you do go way above and beyond. And what you did for me day before yesterday, I wanted to shout about, because I feel like I take the piss out of you all the time on the podcast, and I want to tell everyone what you did. Okay?
Yes, go.
So, I went down to Leicester and we drove down together.
Yeah, we went
didn't
down.
we?
When did we go down?
Last Thursday. Friday? Fucking hell, Saturday.
We went down
God.
on Saturday.
We went down on Saturday.
Just 2 days after.
Yeah. And then you came back the next day on the train. I then came back up to Scotland day before yesterday. I was dreading it, guys. Over 5 hours. Bear in mind, you have to stop multiple times when you've got a child in a small infant in a car seat. And I'm still breastfeeding. So it's like, it's very intense for me. And I was just dreading it. Wasn't I?
Yeah, I totally get that as well, because
I just knew it would take me all day.
where was I? Where was I yesterday? I went somewhere yesterday in the morning. No, I went to Pets at Home, but I took Jensen with me.
Yeah.
And honestly, the absolute anxiety you get when you put him in the car and you're just like, please don't scream.
Yeah, please.
Because it's the worst thing ever. So obviously, you going for 5 hours, at some point he's going to start kicking off.
He's not going to sleep for 5 hours. And also, you
yeah.
can't let him do that either. So Richard texted me, bless him. All I did was say, I've got real bad anxiety about tomorrow. And what you did, my angel, was you booked a ticket.
I'm a hero now.
On a train. No, you are really good. And you booked a train ticket and you got the train to Lancaster. So which was 2 hours, 45 minutes south from Glasgow. And I met you on the service stations and you took over the drive. Well, we got out. I took over the drive and you just drove straight back with me. Yeah. And I just thought, you know what? You're a hands-on dad.
Fair play. No, what she thought was some fucking bare minimum.
It's a bare fucking minimum,
you should
mate.
be doing that.
No, but I wanted to shout about it because I thought that's really, really nice. Told my nan about it. Obviously, she was like, oh my God, what a good man he is. God, he's such a good man.
What a hero.
He's a hero. He's the top of the list. She loves you, bloody Nora. But, you know, in the car journey, guys, we've got this weirdest
Let me just
thing.
say something that you said that fucking pissed me off when I was on the train.
Okay, fantastic. Let's go.
So I get on this train, going up the road. I've just finished work, straight on the train. Got to go back to work when I get back. Get a message from Jess. Did she reply to my response? No.
Well, I was driving.
Well, you managed to text me.
When?
When you were driving.
No, I didn't. I texted you before when I was at my mum's house.
Bullshit. Anyway,
that is the honest truth.
She texted me saying, when you get to Lancaster, you do me a favour and just get a taxi to the nearest service station and I'll just collect you from there.
No, but listen.
In my head, I'm like, I'm coming nearly 3 hours out of my way.
After you getting up at 5 a.m. and having to go back to work at night.
Can you not just drive into Lancaster train station and get me?
Do you know what it was? It wasn't that. I thought in my head it was Lancaster Services. Obviously, that's not the train station. But in my head, I was picturing that. Then I was thinking, fuck, I wonder how far away it is. Then I saw it was like 20 minutes further. And I thought, oh, bloody hell, I've not left in enough time. I didn't want to keep you waiting.
Oh, so you were late.
So I was wondering if I kept you waiting, you could just get a taxi in that time. Anyway, it worked out perfectly.
It makes more sense.
What I wanted to say was, in the car journey, right, guys, you know, a lot of parents, I would imagine, have this song that they play for babies, maybe Dancing Fruit or some happy song. The weirdest thing, right, he can be screaming, which is often in the car. I play this one song, it's a house version of I can't get off my horse and I can't let you go. That one.
Yep.
You are the one.
That's enough.
Ooh. And silence, isn't it? It's almost like we've got that camera. It's like he's possessed.
Absolutely devastated. He likes that song as well.
You want him to be like, yeah,
death metal, to like rock or whatever. But
thank fuck he takes his music taste after his mother, because your music taste is terrible.
It's not actually. I think he'd like Alexa on Fire.
No.
Went to watch them recently.
No one knows who that is, Richard. So there's no point in saying it on the podcast. God love you, but no.
They're good.
You know what? I'll give it to you. I looked at the videos of the concert afterwards, and what I liked about it, not one person, because it was a video from the stage, not one person was on their phone recording. I thought that's a proper mosh pit of a... and you sent me a video afterwards. It was pure it, guys. He had his top off and he was like wringing the top from like the sweat.
No, I didn't do that. That's bollocks. That's pure lies.
Gimp.
I did not ring. Gimp. So I was with my pals, right? They're proper into heavy metal and they go all the time. A married couple and Harty. And I said mosh pit at one point and they must have got the ick. They must have just looked at me and thought,
why is...
That's not what you call it.
Oh, what is it called then?
Fuck knows. I thought it was called a mosh pit.
I thought it was a mosh pit.
Yeah, rock on.
Honestly, you're embarrassing. You got your tattoo that I got you for Father's Day.
Yes, I got a Jensen tattoo. A little baby with some tattoos.
He's like that?
At random, yeah.
And then you've got mum written on the head.
He's got a mum tattoo above his eyebrow.
May
yeah.
I add, 11 years relationship, and that's the only thing I've got of me on his full
That's what I don't
bodied
get though. Like,
tattooed.
why do you want a tattoo? You don't even like them, and then you
You've
want me
got a
to
portrait of the cats on your thigh.
Yeah, but you don't like tattoos, and you're saying
I've literally got 5 on my body. Of course I like tattoos.
she doesn't like tattoos.
If I don't like them, why have I got them?
To be fair, my favourite's the daisy chain. That's nice.
Fuck off. Right. Anyway, so I'll add the song into the newsletter.
Yeah.
In case any of you want to see if your child, maybe it's got some sort of like secret beat. My dad listened to it and he was mind blown. He was like, no way. He goes, I think it must be like a heartbeat of the beat or the bass.
There must be something that he just calms him down and he likes. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I was like, took him to Croatia.
Oh yeah, maybe when you were.
Festival and he was raving at something. Yeah. Right. So we've got some questions. Listeners sent in some questions for us both. We have some parenting questions. How we can get, or do we have our spark back in our relationship? Lol. When you find out, let us know. And and we've also had some questions for you in terms of like fitness questions and things. And we also have a lot of listeners, our dilemmas, that want to have your opinion. So we're going to carry this on into Patreon. Mm-hmm. What would you like to cover right now?
Is this on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm asking you. You're the host, love. What would you like? You're Zoe.
I'm Zoz.
You're Zoz today.
Let's just do the dilemmas.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
All right then.
You're not going to ask me a lot on my plate though. You've not done that.
Shit. What's been a lot on your plate?
No, you need to do it better than that.
All right. Richard.
Yes.
But I can't continue without asking you what's been a lot on your plate.
A lot on my plate. I've had loads going on, to be fair. Just been working a lot at the unit in Coatbridge. That's where I work, yeah. Every day, 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Sun, wind, rain. I'm out there. So just been working at the unit. They're actually moving to another, funnily enough, a bigger unit.
Yeah.
Which is good for the boys, so they're doing great. I've got a lot of competitions coming up soon.
Fitness competitions,
yeah. So I've got one next weekend called Trinity War, where it's like a masters thing. So it's three teams of three guys, me, Mills and Harty, because we're all old as fuck.
All right.
So we're in the masters. And then Tribal Clash in August, end of August.
Where's that? Cornwall? No.
It's down
Blackpool
in
Sands.
Blackpool Sands, which I don't know if I think it's Devon.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Obviously went to Let's on Fire. That was good.
Yep.
What else has been happening? Got some tattoos. Just been plodding along, really. Looking after Jensen. We had a daddy daycare
day yesterday,
and that was fun. We went to see my brother and things. So
yeah, Edinburgh.
Sounds actually boring when you say it out loud, does it?
Yeah, but that's quite a lot for you.
Yeah, but no, it was good.
We're very opposite in that sense, aren't we? We always have been.
Yeah, I like staying in the house, and I actually miss staying in the house. I don't do that much anymore.
No, you don't. I do.
Yeah, you do, and you hate it. We've
kind of like
role reversal. Yeah, I absolutely despise life.
And we're going to Ibiza together. I don't know if I've said this on the pod, guys.
Oh, we are. Yeah. Not...
Oh, shut up! What are you going to say? You can't be asked.
Yeah.
But what is it? What happens when we go? You always bloody love it.
I'll have fun, yeah, but it's just I hate the thought of having to get on the plane and do all that shit.
Yeah. God, it's so hard, isn't it?
It's a hard life, innit?
Such a hard life, being able to go on holiday. Honestly, get a grip of yourself.
Oh, no, sorry.
So I'm going to Mallorca with my friend Pam. I'm actually meeting her. She lives in Dubai. And then I'm going to be flying solo. I'm a bit nervous about that. And then I'm going to fly internally from Mallorca, just for the weekend in Palma, to Ibiza to meet you. Just for 3 days. Zoe's also there at the same time. So, which you'll love because the girlies there. Richard just loves the girlies. So we'll all be together with baby boy.
Are you looking to buy your first home and don't know where to start?
Well, don't worry. Our friends at Waterman's will do all of that stuff for you.
They won't be packing your boxes for you, but they'll do everything else.
So for straightforward legal advice, remember Waterman's.
What's been a lot on your plate then, Jessie?
So I went to Bonington Farm as well this week. Guys, I really recommend it. It's a gorgeous staycation down in Sutton Bonington, which is just next to East Midlands Airport. So nice. It's like a family farm, and they've restored 4 massive sort of like tin containers, if you like. Well, they've made a few. There's one like farmhouse, one actually built really cool house, then 2, I don't know, would you say like oil tanks? I can't really.
What do you mean?
I don't know what they look like. They're like circular tin. They must have been. They're restored from something.
Are they tall?
Yeah, really tall. There would have been something probably used on a farm.
Maybe like silage containers or something.
I don't know.
Surely wouldn't turn that into.
But
Is it like a house? No.
Yeah.
It'll just be like the containers. It'll just be a different shape of container.
Yeah. Anyway, they're really nice. I recommend you stay there. So anyway, when I tagged them, they had like 1,000 followers just from my stories, right? And they want me to share a competition.
Oh yeah.
So that's really cool. So
when are you going to do that? When are you going to win that?
When I have time to edit it, but I'll try and get round to it. I'll edit some videos and put it on my grid, and you can win a stay there. So that's been a lot on your plate. I also went to the Radcliffe Arms.
The Radcliffe Arms, yeah.
How do you say it?
Radcliffe Arms.
Radcliffe Arms, is it? It's in a place called Bunny, which is just outside Nottingham. So when me and Richard first dated, if anyone doesn't know Richard, right? Richard and I was in Leicester at the time when you were in Cambridge. Richard used to play professional football. You're retired now.
And then you moved to London.
Yep. But you lived in Nottingham because you first ever signed professional football when you signed for Nottingham Forest when you were how old?
18.
18. Yeah. Right. So then you live with a guy called Steve. I think I've spoke about him on the podcast before, but he's like your second dad, isn't he? So then
Stephen Nan, yeah.
Stephen Nan, yeah. And basically when you then signed for Grimsby, when I was in London, you still lived in Nottingham and commuted every day.
Yeah, I went back to Nottingham, yeah. And then we went to this place. And
we used to go to this place called the Bunny, the Radcliffe Arms, the Bunny. It's basically a carvery. Now, carveries aren't the best Sunday roast ever, but you guys know I love Sunday roast. But I would say as carveries go, it's up there with one of the best, isn't it? The options are endless. It's so good. So anyway,
is that not a Sunday roast then? No.
What?
A carvery? Like, what's the difference?
Yeah. But what I mean is, carveries are food that's been sat out for a longer period of time, isn't it? And they're just sort of replenished, and they're not a bit like Toby carvery. It's okay, but on the standards of Sunday roast, it's not, in my opinion, my snobbery Sunday roast opinion, not the best tasting.
Right, okay, yeah.
Like the Clarence that we went to, that was the bollocks, right?
Yeah. But there's nothing, Jess has obviously compared it to Toby carvery, but it's got nothing, it's nothing like that.
No.
Yeah.
But Toby carvery has its place. I loved it with that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it now, but anyway. So that's what's been a lot on my plate. I would say that was a big, massive shout out. I loved that so much. So if you are listening from down there, definitely head there and definitely go to Bonington Farm. And I then went to a place called Public in Mount Sorrel, which is a cafe apparently in Loughborough, Nottingham and Mount Sorrel. And this one is like a collaboration with Claude & Co, which is a gorgeous, if you've got children, you'll have seen it. It's a gorgeous kidswear brand, but it's actually from Leicester.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's stocked in Selfridges and John Lewis, if you want to have a look. And it's just super duper cool, like oversized T-shirts, cool oversized jeans. They're the ones that trademark the milking it quote that you see a lot of kids wear.
We've got some of them, right?
Yeah. I bought one from there. So yeah, check them out on Instagram, Claude & Co. It's so, so nice. And it's in Leicester. And they have this amazing, really cool, like open pipe work, industrial sort of building where it's like a cafe matches, very Scandinavian. Then they had a working space for like co-working. So one side of the room was like all people working on their laptops, very cool, everyone like their 30s. Then it was all the mums with the prams. And then it was the cool kid shop. So yeah. No, it's not really your vibe, but the girlies would like to know.
It sounds good, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
So, right, let's get into it. Let's get into some of our dilemmas and then we'll ask our questions on Patreon, yeah? Should we do that?
Sounds good to me, yeah.
Okay, let's go. This actually seems like perfect timing. I found out I was pregnant last week and safe to say it was the biggest shock of our lives, despite not doing anything to prevent it, lol.
Shocker.
Sounds like us. I feel like I've come to terms with it as a lot quicker than my boyfriend has. And I just wanted to see if there's anything in particular you and Rich would advise for me to support him too. What a lovely girl. He has been great at reassuring me this past week, but I feel we're both still processing it and I want to be able to help him as best I can. Firstly, what a really, really nice girl.
Yeah. Another girl who thinks she can't get pregnant.
I know. Okay, now.
But no, congratulations, guys. That's awesome. It's
Yeah,
nice
it's
news,
really
isn't
good news.
it? To support your man, I don't know. Just give him a little bit of time. It takes time to actually process it, and you're going to process it in different ways, aren't you? I think we were the same.
Yeah.
You were crying for 3 weeks straight, and
I was.
I was
You
kind of
were?
just cracking on with life.
You
like,
kept smirking at me.
it was
I think
funny,
you were
wasn't
secretly loving it.
it? What, that you were crying?
No, that I was pregnant. But I think
it's hard for the guy to process stuff because it's not physically happening to your body. Like nothing changed. Like I can imagine for you, knowing that you've got a baby inside you must be the weirdest thing ever.
yeah.
Like something's grown inside you, and you're going to you've got all these worries of, I'm going to get bigger, I'm going to get stretch marks, I've got to give birth.
I'll be honest with you, if I actually take myself back to that first few weeks, which is so not important now when I think about it, but it's just so natural for a woman to think all those things, I think.
Yeah,
Well, me,
just like
I did
straight
anyway.
away, yeah.
I was honestly thinking, oh my God, my whole body's going to change.
Yeah.
Not one part of me thought about the baby because you have no emotional connection to them at all. And it's also, which I've been quite open about, it was something that I could never see for my future. But I think we were both like that, weren't we?
Yeah, I think as a guy, this is how I kind of thought about it. It's like, you're like, I'm having a baby, but 6 months down the line, you're still like trying to tell yourself, like, oh, I'm going to have a baby. Like,
Even when you feel them kicking, it still doesn't.
yeah, one of my friends a couple of weeks ago was like, oh, Jess was very similar, like towards the end, like middle. She's like, she'd be buying loads of stuff for the baby, and I didn't really buy anything, did I?
No, you did not.
Yeah, I didn't go out of my way to buy anything because I was just like, almost in my head, you just think it's not happening, but it is.
Yeah.
And I'll just buy it when the baby comes if I need it. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And I think one of my friends, similar to those guys who wrote in, that he's going through the process at the minute. He's a little bit further down the line where his girlfriend's like, are you even bothered? Like,
Yeah.
you don't even want to touch. I keep saying the baby's kicking, and you don't even want to feel it. And sometimes you can't feel it.
Yeah.
Like you were saying that to me, weren't you? And I
Every
was like,
time you touch it, they stop.
yeah, or they'd stop, or it's not that you don't care. It's just that it's not physically there. So you're just like, I just needed it to be here, and then you can start really shitting yourself.
That must be hard for a guy. So when I was pregnant, then,
I'd just say give him a bit more time. Like don't.
like, what did you think going through your head then? Because it's all well and good, all women talking about what happens to them, and
I think you just think about your life's going to change.
Right,
Like
okay.
everything's going to change, and you almost kind of think, I'm not going to be able to do X, Y, and Z because of this.
Yeah.
When really, your life's the same. Really, for a guy, like we've spoke about this recently, haven't we, where you probably do resent me a little bit because I can go out and do pretty much the normal stuff I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say, just give him a little bit more time to. He's not going to show it in any mad way. He's not going to jump from the rooftops like, I'm going to be a dad, and
Yeah.
he'll show it in different ways. Like it just takes time, and it might take to the point of the baby being there in his hands.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what I was like, really, wasn't I?
Totally.
You asked me loads of times, like, are you even bothered? Do
'Cause
you even want this baby?
When I never said that to you. When Richard and I were at my birth, which we spoke a bit about on my birth story on Patreon, but because Rich was on that video with me for a short time. But it was so weird. I think even when the baby was born, I know a lot of dads cry, and maybe it was a situation that happened to me because it was just so long, and it was almost like a relief that it was finally happening because it was so long. But you didn't cry.
No.
No, and I thought you would, but I didn't cry. Well, I did. I think I did, but I was so tuned to the moon. I was on every flipping drug going at that point, and I was exhausted. But yeah,
There's
I
a lot,
don't
there's a
even
lot
think
going
even
on.
then you realise that it's happening.
No.
I think it was week 3 for me when I woke up. Because you are on some sort of like adrenaline high, aren't you, in the newborn stage? Like that newborn bubble, it's incredible, guys. If you are pregnant, please value that time intensely. But when you wake up and then you realise, okay, the baby isn't like going back.
Yeah.
You are like, oh my God, this is my life now. And I think that can be really hard to actually deal with, especially with, I'm only talking for myself here, but like with my hormones and everything, it was really difficult for me to get my head around. And I don't know if that was because he cried an awful lot, but yeah, in that point of my life, I was thinking, oh my God, is this ever going to
Yeah. I think there'll be different stages for them. Like at the minute you've just found out, and
Yeah.
especially if you weren't planning it and it's just happened, it's hard. Like I can imagine if it's different if you planned something like that and you do get pregnant
And you'd be
you're
over the
overjoyed.
moon. Yeah.
Whereas if it's just happened, it's a shock.
Yeah.
And people deal with that in different ways. So I would just say, just give your man a little bit more time. Do exactly what you said you were going to do, which is really sweet, and support him the best you can. And trust me, he'll show it at some point. It might be when it comes out.
Honestly, what I will say is, though, as a positive, it really is the best thing that's ever happened to us, isn't it?
It is. But
what did you say the other day?
without sounding too deep about it, it kind of just makes sense. It's like, we are here to reproduce.
Yeah, if you like.
Really, that's the reason why we're here. And when you do have a baby, you're like, oh, kind of makes sense now, really.
Yeah.
That was it. Maybe a little bit
You
deeper.
said it a lot deeper than that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it on this.
Oh, whatever. No, I just think it's really sweet. It does make you... I still look at him now and I actually... It doesn't make any sense to me that he's mine. Ours. It makes no sense that he's a real person. And I don't even know when that will. But what I will say to you is it really is the best thing ever, and it does get easier if you're listening to this and you're in the early stages. Everything that everybody told me when I was going through it, it gets easier. And then I'm sure that everyone that's listening to this has got a toddler. They're like, just you wait. And yeah, he's on the move nearly, and I can almost tell that it's going to be tough.
The thing is, it is what it is. Like, you can't... It's going to happen. He's going to move and he's going to do his thing, and we'll just figure it out as we go. I'm pretty
but
sure.
If you listen to last week's side dish, me and Rich are getting the ball rolling with potentially moving house, aren't we?
Hopefully, yeah.
So we're getting things rolling with that, and we need to get Watermans on board.
Well, Jess is getting things rolling with that.
Of course.
Not doing it, really.
Of course. But no, I'm going to get Watermans to actually help with some stuff with that, actually. And, well, all of my legal side of that.
Stuff,
And then we've got 2 house valuations on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll know where we stand in terms of like equity and what we can realistically afford. Because we're skint.
Well, hopefully that helped, but I probably didn't really.
I think it does help, babes.
But good luck with your pregnancy.
Someone said a nice message here. I just want to say, I loved the recent pod where Jess talks about motherhood. How you described it is exactly how I felt for both babies, and it passes, but also comes and goes again. It's so normal to feel resentment. Your life changes in a lot of ways and you mourn the old you, but also look what you have done and grown into. And Mum, the best version of you. You're smashing it, Jess, and you look amazing. Your little man is a king. What a cutie.
Sweet, yeah.
And I had lots of nice messages from that, actually. I'm glad it helps some people. Not sure if it comes as a dilemma, but I seem to be really struggling with what to prioritise in life. I'm 28, I've been with my boyfriend for 7 years, and we change our mind daily on what the next chapter is for us. You recently mentioned on the pod that everyone is getting engaged, and it seems to put so much pressure on that we should keep doing the same thing and keep up. But we also want to buy a bigger flat or take some time off work and go travelling. But when's a good time to take a break from our careers when we are both progressing? I would love to get engaged, but we're not in a massive rush to get married. But as I get older and my parents get older, I worry about having to do things by a certain time. And then financially, we obviously can't do it all at once. How do you know what is the right path is for you through your 20s and 30s when everyone is doing such different things?
Well, there's a lot going on there, isn't there? You get engaged, marriage, new house or flat or whatever, your careers. I think you just need to break it down into what's the most important thing for you. If the most important thing is getting engaged and married, then do that. If it's getting a new flat, do that. Like you just said there, financially, you can't do everything at once. And there's no set time to do anything. Like, who says?
Exactly.
Who said it? Honestly, that question doesn't do my head in, but people getting to that point where they feel as though they have to do something by a certain time or a certain year. Like, who makes the rules? It's your life. Like, get married when you're 80 if you want.
But don't you think social media is a massive problem with that? Like, comparison is the thief of joy almost, where we're constantly looking at other people's highlight reels of all these big milestones in their life, and it almost like it gives you a setback that I'm not there yet. And before, in the olden days, you would never have that window into other people's life. You wouldn't have that. And you would never know.
For me, if I got influenced that much by social media, I would just get rid of it.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't look at it or delete it or whatever. Like, I can look at stuff on social media and just be like, what a load of bollocks that is.
Yeah.
And not everyone's like that, but I just pick what's the most important thing for you and your boyfriend. Like, if it's getting a new flat or a bigger flat, then go and
do that.
strive to do that. Or if it's to go and travel, then go and travel.
Yeah, have a
You're
conversation.
more likely to travel now as a couple than you are when you get a little bit older and do have babies or get married or whatever, because of obviously finances. So if I was to pick anything out of that and you both really want to do one of those options, I'd be like, go and travel.
I'd say the same thing.
Like,
you're never going to be able to have time to freely do that with all the other things.
You're going to get a job when you come back. It's not a big deal. And I'll be honest with you, unless your career is something that you hold that dear to you,
yeah,
and it's like the biggest thing in your life. I always try and think about this, where when people work for companies and they're like, oh, I want to do this and that and go above and beyond. As soon as you die, someone else is taking your spot.
Someone's going to replace you.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I mean that in the nicest way. So like, I would go and travel, go and do your thing, get it out your system, then come back. You'll get another job.
That job will still be there.
Exactly,
the house will still be there.
Exactly.
But the time won't be.
Time is the biggest thing.
Do you know, it also makes me think as well about pressures, and we speak about this a lot on the pod, me and Zoz, but I really do think we need to normalise not being sure. There's so much stigma around having this answer to life. And
well, who's sure about their life? Who's got their whole life mapped out? No one.
No one.
Like, you pick one opportunity, like we just said there about this couple going travelling. They could end up living in Australia because they've found a career in Australia or another country, or they could go their separate ways and meet someone else and get married to someone else. Like,
these things happen.
You just absolutely do not have a clue
what is
mapped out. I mean, you can kind of guide yourself, and obviously you make choices, and these choices take you into different paths of your life. But there's no set plan. Like, who decided that?
I think that's the excitement of it all, isn't it?
The unknown. You don't know what's happening, do you?
But everyone's different. I know some people really like that sort of vision board and those 5-year goals, and they like to work to that, and that's how they process things better. But it sounds to me like you want all these things, but you're feeling pressure from society of what to do by a certain time. And actually, the only person that's holding you back is you and your anxiety about it.
The more and more you think about what to do, the more time you're wasting.
Yeah. I mean, look at us.
Do you know what I mean?
We're both, you're 36 this year. I'm 35. We've only just had a baby. We're only just thinking about moving into a bigger house, and we're not married.
And we haven't got a clue what we're doing.
And we don't have any pressure on ourselves. Like, if those things happen for us, we've always had that mindset, I think, of if it happens, haven't we? We've never really been like dead certain on it. And that's where I was trying to get the angle at let's normalise not being sure, because so many people have said things to me like, oh, you didn't want kids or this, that. And I think we need to normalise women and anyone, actually. If they're not sure if they want to have children and then they change their mind, that is so okay. We shouldn't have to be stuck to this one thing that we've said and it has to be gospel.
I think it's just like you said, the pressure from other people.
Yeah.
From family members, probably like mums, dads, and people on social media. Pick what you want I would say pick what you want out of those options, or
run with it.
And just go with it. And don't look back. The other stuff can wait. Next, let's go. These are quite good, these, actually, aren't they?
There's a few questions here about when did Rich realise he was dating an idiot? Payback. I'll let you think of that one. You can answer me on side dish. Now, you're friends with quite a lot of younger guys. Keep you young, keep you knowing on the dating scene apps that are around these days. It's very different to when we were on Tinder. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe you can answer this. Why are men so flaky now on dating apps and no one wants anything serious? It's really hard times.
I think the problem with dating apps is they should almost be called hookup apps for boys, I'd say.
And
girls,
women.
And girls, yeah, and girls. I think the majority of people who are on those dating apps, I would say as a lad, you're probably not looking for a relationship.
Right.
Probably just looking for a hookup, do you know what I mean?
And I think Hinge is the one where they want one.
Oh, is there different apps for like what you want? Well, you just go
it's kind of like that's what they've been known for now.
Oh,
that makes sense.
So yeah. I mean, we technically came from an app, but
But
I
you
don't
the
actually
thing is,
know,
though,
like-
Rich, I'll be honest with you, though, I wasn't looking for a relationship either.
Yeah, exactly.
I
yeah,
wasn't.
so you're
I
on
wasn't
it.
looking for a hookup. I think I was actually saw Tinder as a bit of a game. I
Yeah,
loved
just
it.
on it to.
But
Yeah.
it was something to do, and it was a new app at the time. It was really fun, and then, I was quite resistive to you, wasn't I? Is that the word to use? Like I almost held back quite a bit because I really liked you, but I was 24. I just thought I don't want to be tied down.
It's difficult because when I was playing football, there was loads of young lads obviously going out and doing whatever, but they would go out and meet girls, and they'd probably meet girls who were.
But you would just use it as a hookup.
No, I'm talking about when I was playing football. when we were together.
Oh.
And yeah, I think they'd probably just look at it more as a hookup. You're probably trying to, like, if you go out on a night out, maybe it's a better way to meet someone and kind of have that connection. I guess,
Yeah.
rather than through an app.
Yeah.
You probably get the vibe pretty early doors of whether someone who wants to go out with you on a date and take you out consistently or just have a hookup, I'd imagine.
Surely there must be a thing on the actual app where it says, I'm looking for something serious or I'm looking for a bit of fun. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe you should put that on your bio. Just say I'm not looking for a hookup.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just not take the piss.
Make it a little bit more clearer than that, yeah. But
Equally.
Girls ghost boys all the time.
Yeah. Right, there's some gossip here. Someone sent us some goss. My boyfriend and I have been together for 8 years. We have a mortgage together and we'll probably have kids at some point, but not in a rush as we love life. We're not engaged, but have talked about it over the last few years, and no engagement and marriage is on the cards. We've decided to go and choose an engagement ring for me together at the Argyle Arcade, which I'm so excited about. I'm a type A girly, but also have no idea. Type A means somebody that's really super organised.
Good, that was my
That
was my next question.
you're not going to know what this is. Someone that's basically the Zoe. I'm the type B.
Yeah.
The chaos. But also have no idea what kind of ring I want, as I like to see things on me before buying them. Example, clothes. And I'm so bad at imagining what things will look like until I see it in person. He will propose with the chosen ring at a later date, so there's still an element of surprise. I wanted to share this with you as I feel like there's a lot of pressure on men to pick the ring and plan a big fancy engagement, when in reality, a lot of us girlies would probably love the whole experience of getting to go for the ring shopping and having that as a core memory with your bestie. Bestie being the guy.
Yes.
Right?
I got that bit.
Now, I know we're not married or have done that. What was your opinion, or like, have you ever crossed your mind about what to do for that? Do you think I would be fussy with the type of ring, or do you feel pressure? Do you think any of your friends have felt pressure, or would you prefer to do that shopping experience?
I think from the people that I've spoke to who have done that, feel the pressure of making sure the ring is big enough.
Right, the diamond.
Right, and I guess expensive enough. When really, in reality, that shouldn't really matter, should it?
No, but there are people that do love the diamond. They love the size.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't go out with someone like that. That'd be my advice. Ditch him. Maybe I'm just cheap. I don't know. I don't know. I think if that's what they want to do and they're both happy to go and do that and try the ring on and make an experience between them both, I think that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Like,
so my point is, do you think you'd quite like that experience with me? If I said to you, how about
I would like to go and do it.
You would like to do it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd.
I see.
I think I've got the confidence in picking something that you would like, and I think I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think it would matter too much for you.
No, it wouldn't. It actually really wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, what I would probably do is steal the ring that she's got on at the minute.
I said that to you years ago.
Because it's our great granny's.
By the way, somebody commented on our video engagement ring. I think people think that I'm engaged. Guys,
it's a great granny's
I need to be honest with you. My fingers got so fat post pregnancy that it doesn't feel that finger anymore. And the only finger it fits on is the wedding ringer.
What I would do is take that, steal it.
And propose to me with it.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to polish it up a little.
I mean, you thought it was lost for... Yeah, I'd get it cleaned up and stuff like that. But yeah, that would be my game plan. It'd be much cheaper.
You should just propose to me with my Aura ring. Cost that fucking much.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Have that one. Make it worthwhile.
Yeah. Make sure the app's open when you're waiting for the yes or no. You'll fucking see.
I can just decline. Yes, no.
Yeah. No, but I think that's a really nice idea for them too. And going back to the previous one, there's no set rules. Do what you want.
Exactly.
If that makes you happy and you both want to go and experience that together, go out for the day and have a few drinks and then go and get your shopping done.
That sounds like a really nice day.
Sounds like
but I think she's not asking us all. I think she's just giving us the goss and maybe just wanted to let other girlies know that she's really happy with that.
Yeah, you crack on, hen.
You crack on, hen.
Yeah, spilling the tea. That's it, isn't it?
That's spilling the tea. Well, you
Spilling
got
the
the lingo.
tea.
Right, well, that's us for today, Richie. We'll go over to Patreon and we've got lots of juicy, loosey questions about our relationship, parenthood, some questions about fitness. People want your advice on a few bits and bobby wobbies. Are you okay to come over there and answer? And we'll save all of the other dilemmas because, guys, thank you so much. You sent in so many. But I think a lot of them would be really good for Zoe and I to answer together as well.
Yeah, better than me.
No, not better than you at all.
Different.
But just, it's good for us
Thanks
to
for listening. I appreciate you having to go through that. I was a little bit stiff today.
You weren't. I think you warmed up like halfway into the ep. You're definitely welcome to come on again if you like.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed
Let us
Richard.
know if you liked me being on the show. If not, then I won't bother again.
Yeah.
But
next time you
thanks.
come on, you'll be bold.
Oh, fuck, I will, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can have a hat on.
He's got a motherfucking bald
Maybe
head.
a motherfucking bold head. Right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Love
Bye.
you.